And the show goes on. Ours in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching LolcowRewind. I'm your host, Billy the Fridge, and we got another banger episode. I'm going to bring in my co-host, Fink, dropping a hot dog. You know, we got the hot dog gang rolling up through. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Say, Suited, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, but we got a lot of shit we gotta talk about.
It's a wide world here in the LCU. There's been fuckery afoot.
You've had a hell of a week, huh?
Who, me?
Yes.
Couldn't be.
You've been on the Billy World Tour.
It's been a breeze. They say when you do what you love, you are, happy. I'm happy.
You are?
I'm so happy. Zach, welcome to Bam World. Yeah, I'm getting shit on everywhere I go. According to the poop guy, and he should know he's the poop guy. He should know about getting shit on. Poop guy.
See, the thing is, I don't know, from where you were at Friday to everything that's happened between the weekend and now, Billy, I'm genuinely confused.
Don't even be confused. Just remember me when I'm gone.
What do you mean? What is this cryptic ass behavior?
This is obviously my last days on Earth. I'm going to outer space. This is called the singularity. They're going to call me up. Oh. The space lords are going to call me up. They're going to put me on the ship and take me far away. Far away. Hail Bob Comet. They did it in 1992.
So the Goblin King mask has taken you over and you're officially becoming one of them. You're going to go to the land of the goblins, whatever works.
Something like that. Yeah, I don't even know what's going on. I don't pay attention. I'm lazy.
See, this is, why are you harping on these things? Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
So here's my thing. So Tommy C says one thing, it upsets you. You have this whole debate, whatever.
What upset me?
Then this whole thing, the gay ops comment. You have been motherfucking talking about the gay ops comment.
It's because it's not true. I'm not upset. I'm just it's not the case. I don't have to.
Get you.
I don't have to accept false narratives.
But no one's saying you do. But I think that you keep bringing it back up. Right?
No. Everybody keeps bringing it back up. That's the LCU. It's content.
But you can't sit there and cry about it on stream for a few hours.
What do you mean cry about it on stream for a few hours?
Don't tell me you didn't do a rewind this weekend without me.
Did you watch it?
Didn't even tell me about it.
I didn't plan it.
Tell me about it.
I didn't plan to do it. I woke up and couldn't sleep.
Not even a text afterwards, like, hey, I did a rewind. I was motherfucking waking up like, oh yeah, maybe we'll do a stream this afternoon. Like, nah, he already did one, I guess.
We could have.
3 hours of looping about
We could have done one that night. It wasn't looping. There wasn't one loop, and it wasn't about Tommy. It was about Batgirl. Did you watch it?
Yes, I had to because every motherfucker
had nothing to do with Tommy
about it.
I don't think you watched it. It had nothing to do with Tommy. That was a Batgirl stream. Remo, thank you for the 5 grifted, Remo.
Okay. The whole, like, Tommy about...
Aura Ohio says, Billy, you know I ride for you, but leaving out Zay was fucked. It was a 6 a.m. stream on my time, 9 a.m. your time. We never stream at that time. You feel like I left you out?
See, I just didn't know about it. See, the reason people are saying that, by the way, is because you missed Pitt, and your mama brought that up. See, I'm not mad that you streamed without me, but bro, tell me.
I didn't.
Let me know.
It was the morning.
Give me a heads up.
I figured you would have saw me.
What if I was awake?
I was just doing. I was doing my thing. You've had solo streams since you came on Rewind, right?
I know. I did one, and I told you. I was like, hey, I'm doing a stream at this time.
You did multiple solo streams, remember?
You're capping. Well, I guess it was 2. It was 2, but it was like one stream connected. Don't act like it wasn't one stream.
Yeah, I didn't think it was a big deal.
Okay.
You obviously think it's a big deal, which is like something I'll consider in the future.
Wait, no. I did not say it's a big deal. I feel like it was the stream content, considering what we talked about Friday. Mm-hmm. Like, we, on Friday, we're like, let's not really talk about this, like, Tommy shit that much anymore. And I know you had the debate.
I didn't talk about the Tommy shit. I talked about Batgirl. If you watched it, I just...
related to the Tommy shit.
No. She's her own fucking person. I showed exactly what happened for people who didn't get to see the whole picture. If you didn't see it, you should watch it. It's kind of a big deal. You wanna go to announcements? I'm gonna go up into announcements.
Yes, they're saying announcements.
Reminder on A Circuit, you're supposed to cut a little promo of the show you're redirecting to. Tonight on Live, they said we're redirecting to Pitt, but go watch Balls. That's not good. I really did not like that, but I didn't say anything. When I was watching Pitt at the end, Yo Mama plugged Rewind like he was supposed to. Act right, guys. A circuit is a privilege. In fact, moving forward, all B show circuits have to always, at all times, redirect to the current live A Circuit show. I don't want to see this again. Now, yeah, I don't think that was a good move at all. I wouldn't have said that. That's not a good move.
Why'd you guys go live on Balls during prime time?
Why did we?
Yeah.
It's the B Circuit. There's no fucking schedules anymore. We're just allowed to do whatever we want on B Circuit. Right?
Okay. Yes, that's fair.
Yeah. The idea that we could have gone live anytime today. We just went live then. We didn't plan to go live because we are an old couple. But yeah, I didn't know if Rastov was even going to be there. I just fired up Balls because I had a window of time to do a damn episode of Balls, and I don't know if we're going to be able to have Balls in the future. So I wanted to do one last episode if today was the last day.
Why aren't you guys going to be able to have Balls in the future? That was very confusing to me as well.
Some people think that Balls is that we're lazy because of Balls, and we focus too much on Balls, which is a problem. I guess.
No. So you're sitting here on a motherfucking. Okay, I'm gonna let Remo say his thing.
B Circuit is like a mosh pit at a concert, while A Circuit is the mezzanine.
A Circuit is the mezzanine. We got to keep it clean on the mezzanine. The writing's on the balls.
Okay. But no. See, like, never mind. I'm just like.
You saw Tech Protect last night. He said balls. That I was lazy. When he was on his show.
Yes. So what does it matter to you? Why is it worth you doing a
Other
whole
people,
fucking 2-hour show?
other people agree with that is the problem.
Who gives a fuck?
Well, I do. I wanted to say goodbye to the audience. If that's the last time I gotta have balls.
Who is talking to me right now? Who is talking to me right now? Because Billy the motherfucking fridge doesn't give a fuck about what anybody else thinks. So why are you acting like you give a fuck about what Tech Protect and like 2 other fucking people agree?
Well,
I was told.
All
day I've been watching you. Like, who am I watching?
I was told that balls might get suspended, and I wanted to say goodbye if that was the case. I don't know what's gonna happen though, because that was just hearsay. But if I hear hearsay, I'm going to have to react accordingly. So I fired up a fucking episode of Balls. I thought Rastov was fired. I didn't know Rastov was even going to be there tonight.
Why would you think Rastov was fired when nowhere it said Rastov was fired? Rastov
He quit. He quit.
Why.
Yeah, I don't know. He quit. I thought Rastov was going to be gone. I say fired. I mean gone. I didn't know Rastov was going to be there. It's a very confusing thing for me too. I'm doing this too.
You know he's not actually fucking quitting. How many times has Rastov quit when he didn't get his way? What happened today? Rastov quit when he didn't get his way.
He was there. He was there tonight. I was a surprise to me. I wasn't preparing for that. I had no idea.
Dude, I feel like I'm living in like a universe right now where I know all these things are gonna happen because everybody's just displaying patterns of behavior, right? And like these things have all happened before.
Pattern
people
recognition.
Calling you out for things.
Pattern recognition makes you a strong human being. You have a superpower. Pattern recognition is huge in success.
Yes, thank you. Superpower of autism or something. Who gives a fuck about that? I mean, why are you... You're confusing me, Billy. I'm used to you, like when these situations happen, you react in one way, but this time, you are looping on like things. You're talking about things that you don't really give a fuck about. Who gives a fuck? Yes.
Like what?
Billy 2 months ago would not give a fuck if Tech Protect called you lazy. You would not give a fuck.
I don't actually care if Tech Protect does. But the word on the street is that people in power agree with him and Balls might not get to stick around. That's the word on the street.
Who said that? Who said Balls might not get to stick around?
People who matter, I guess. I don't know. It's just what I heard. So I came into Balls today ready to say goodbye to everybody in case I don't get it tomorrow. But I don't know what it's going to bring. I have no idea. I got no idea. I didn't know if Rastov was going to be there. I didn't know if Rastov was going to show back up in the LCU until he was on freaking live today.
But yes, you do. Yes, you do. You have the stream key. Kim hasn't said, hey, Billy, Balls is canceled. Why would you think that Balls is going to be? That's what I'm so confused about. Balls doesn't end just because all these motherfucking people are chirping in your ear telling you one thing or another. I'm so confused. People have talked shit about a million shows before. Why is today any different?
I don't know. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully we get to work again tomorrow. I don't know. Now apparently... We're in the announcements because somebody critical thinking. Thank you for coming to BAM World. I don't know.
Not because of you. You're not in the announcements because of you. You're in the announcements because Rastov said, oh, hey, Balls is streaming at the end of live. Like that wasn't some promo to go to Balls right before he ended the stream.
Balls has been kicked around the time slots like crazy. It's been a fight to exist. And I'm still fighting. That's all it is. I'm still fighting.
And not much, other than time slots, not much changes for Balls. How many other shows have had time slot changes, co-host changes, all these other it's not just Balls. Why are we pity partying for Balls today? I'm so confused. Nothing happened to Balls. And
not
I feel
yet.
Like today is a pity party.
I got
for
word
Balls.
that we might not be able to exist anymore because we're not...
Who?
From this, it's word on the street. I haven't heard it directly from anybody in power, but I'm worried.
Do I gotta run out to the street and ask? Cause motherfucker, I haven't heard shit about that from anybody.
Because it's not public. Like, is it possible that I know things you might not, right?
Yes, but that's what I'm confused. Why? Why? Because Rashov quit? Because he couldn't get his way?
It's because we're lazy. Apparently. I don't know.
Keem would not look at something Tech Protect said, and 3 other fucking random hosts said and go, yeah. This is a logical super fact.
Okay. I can't go off anything other than that's what I heard. So we'll see what happens. We should probably move on to an actual thing that I know about.
With the clips.
Because I don't know any more than you do. That's just
all right.
That's just what I
We're
heard.
going to start with why all this is happening today. For those of you guys who don't know, Tech Protect, Billy and Rastov got really into it. This was, I think, last night. I don't even know. Sometime over the weekend. There's been so much over the weekend.
This is stolen valor.
Stolen valor, pussy. You've never worked a serious job for the past fucking 20 years. Don't stolen valor me.
I've made some serious money. I used
to work for the Department of Homeland Security. Eat my fat Mexican ass. Anyways,
what's that? So has a woman named Greta from fucking Utah.
Sure, but not
Utah.
you, pussy.
Greta from Utah is from Homeland Security.
You live off the fucking charity of everyone online for the past fucking decade, motherfucker. Don't shit on me about stolen valor. Yeah, pussy. Charity? People thought you were a fucking Make-A-Wish kid for so long that you were going to die soon.
I've been allowed to do what I love.
I get it.
And nothing else for over a decade.
I get it.
That's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet that I've been able to live a life I love for over a decade.
Charity. I get
charity?
It. Yes.
I'd say I chose my path and that
you're the closest to a Make-A-Wish kid on the fucking platform than Boogie.
You think? Look at you.
Yes, I think so, dog. I think you have more illnesses than you have fucking calories for the day.
You look like Boogie, dude.
You look like the most at-risk motherfucker on the entire LCU. Obviously. That's obvious.
And guess what?
If anyone had a fucking poll of who's going to die first in the LCU, it's Bill the Fridge. No, you're not.
I'm doing just
you're
fine.
not doing fine. When we met in fucking person in San Diego, you were gassed walking from the front of the restaurant to the back of the restaurant. Fat fuck.
Just fine.
You were losing your fucking breath. You're about to lose your life. It's fucked.
Okay, so as you can see, it's very heated between you guys. Now, the comment that made you go up there was him calling you lazy.
Keemstar telling us
more than balls
that he called us lazy and we should go up there and made me go up there. I didn't give a fuck. Keemstar came into my call I was having with Rastov, said, Tech Protect's talking about you guys. He says here later in the video that he's the one that told us to go up here. We went up there to talk to him because Keemstar is just calling us lazy. And we got up there and he said, well, I didn't call Rastov lazy. Oh, I didn't call Rastov lazy. He's a little fucking puss. Neglected Tipple says, name one show changed more than balls with proof.
Easy, nerds.
More than balls?
Yeah. Confidently 1000% can tell you have been through more time slot changes.
Over more time.
Definitely still more, though.
Yeah, it has probably, but it doesn't matter. I think we're all fighting to survive here in the LCU. Nothing is guaranteed. I think we're lucky to be here regardless.
Yeah, I know. There's a bunch of people who are going through it, though. I don't know. I don't like to see two people I fuck with fight. Like, it's just, really awkward for me. This entire thing is starting over, though. I feel like his criticisms on the debate, and he started giving personal criticisms, and I don't know. Why is this not just you guys had your battle here and we're done with it? There
is no battle here. He called me out. I showed up and he made fucking fat jokes about me when he's a short, fat guy. It's nothing to see here. This is trash content. There is more
than that, because then over on you guys' stream, you said, oh, we should do a goal to take down Tech Protect stream. You did. And then you also went in to try to shut down his stream by saying he was too drunk.
Did we say that? Do you have a clip of that?
Let me grab.
Yeah, I don't remember what we said. We bullshit all the time on that show. So I don't know what was said. I'm just a Make-A-Wish kid on the internet, remember?
I didn't say that, so why are you talking to me like it's something I said?
I just a whole bunch of do-nothing motherfuckers want to judge how I do what I do. It's like,
who are
go
these
ahead.
Do-nothing motherfuckers you're calling out?
Anybody, Tech Protect, Tommy C, these guys who fucking came here to do what I do and aren't doing it as well. Like, continue doing what you do. I don't give a fuck. Like, if you don't like what I do, then do it better. I'm lazy.
Okay.
And I'm lapping you.
All right, so I have where the dono is for the thing. I have where the dono is, but you said it earlier than this, so hold up. Let me find the actual clip, because this is not the one that I'm looking for.
Okay, yeah.
But let me show you this. Just for 1 second. Because this is when the dono comes in. You're already on text stream, and you're trying to shut it down because he's too drunk.
Well, the audience is saying to shut it down. Everybody's coming in here telling us to shut it down.
Yeah, it's a dono that comes in saying to shut it down.
We didn't go into text stream, did we? They came into ours, didn't they? Or am I tripping about that? I don't remember what was going on.
I believe you went into his stream.
I don't recall. I don't know what the
You, Rostov, Lisi all went in at once, if I have it correctly.
Self-worth. Fuck off.
You are too.
Am I right, Steak? Am I right, Steak? Fuck him. Dude, I can hold my shit down.
Rastov's saying they came into our stream.
You literally have a garbage can behind you because you've been trying to throw up.
Just in case.
I'd say if Tech, honestly, what I would do, bro, is I would
$65.75. Kick Tech to his bed.
All right, good night, Tech.
Good night.
Thank you, John. You beautiful.
Yeah, they came into our stream. They came into our stream, for the record. We didn't go into theirs. They came and brought their shit to our stream, for the record.
Okay, I'm being told he said he was dragged in, so that's why I have that.
Well, maybe somebody dragged him in. I don't know. It was our stream in our studio. If you want to go back and watch, we could get the proof. I don't know.
So, my question is just like, why was Tech's show getting shut down?
Because everybody was saying he was too drunk. That's why they drug him in there, to show that he was too drunk. I don't fucking know. I ain't in charge of this shit.
I don't know. This is one of those times I'm just like having a really hard time with all this. Because I don't know what to say. Because to be honest, it's like you're saying like, yeah, you're not in charge, but you were also like part of the group that's like, yeah, let's shut the stream down. Let's like all.
I wanted them out of my stream.
Brought him in, whatever the
I
fuck,
wanted them out of my stream. We were doing our thing. Everybody wants to come into our party. This our party. Get them out. Get them out of my stream. I didn't care if you shut them down or not. I wanted them out of my fucking stream. The guy was just sitting there saying I'm lazy. And he's in my fucking stream now? Fuck out of here. I don't need that goober clogging up my fucking stream.
No, I'm just... Okay. I don't know. I feel like this is just like a fight between you guys that should have just been like a last night thing, and this is carried on
into the
entire day. Like, it carried on into the entire day.
I get a call from Rastov. I get a call from Rastov saying
the entire day talking about him, and he can't even really defend himself.
I get a call from Rastov saying he's done with the LCU over some dumb shit. He did some dumb shit, and he's done. And then he's not done. But it's just like there's all sorts of shit going on right now, and I don't know where I'm going to land. I got motherfuckers out here trying to drag my name through this shit. It's not all fucking peaches right now. Should I be happy? Should I be? You want me to put on a happy face? You're interrogating me over some fucking dumb shit that says I'm lazy.
Am I interrogating you, or am I treating you like any other person I'd have up here on Rewind? Be so for real. You are in every single story that we have today. Why? Because you ran over the fucking weekend feeling sorry for yourself, crying victim on every fucking show.
No, I didn't.
And you talked yourself into a lot of fucking holes, Billy.
I didn't.
You did.
Point out some holes.
You did.
Point out some holes.
Big body king to prove she's worth something. Celebratory gesture emoji. Great content Zay.
Where are the holes? Where are the holes?
Every single host is saying the same fucking thing except for you and Rastov, who are sitting there sucking each other's dicks off. The entire
saying
debate.
What? Say what they're saying.
Exactly what Xylee said. It's just a dick showing contest. What was the point of that debate? What was the point?
Content? I don't fucking know. I was accused of gay ops, and it was made that we were trying to take fucking Batgirl there. I don't give a fuck about Batgirl. I don't give a fuck about any of this shit now. You guys
say you don't give a fuck, but then you started up a stream on Rewind Saturday morning after we said Friday night we weren't going to talk about this shit anymore. You seem like you care a lot, Billy.
We didn't talk about it. I showed exactly what happened between me and Batgirl. It's a different story.
But why would you sit here and tell me Friday night before the stream starts? Because don't act like I'm crazy. Because before the stream, we both talked about it. And you even said, yeah, Rastov was talking way too much about it when I said that. You're like, yeah, he fucking did. Yes, both of you needed to shut the fuck up. Because neither one of you was in the emotional mindset to talk about it. Clearly.
No. If you watch that episode of Rewind, it was a good episode of Rewind. Did you watch it? My solo episode? It was a good episode. Do you disagree?
Who? Yes, I do disagree.
Well, then you're fucking
$87
retard.
Disagrees with you, Billy. $87 disagrees with you, Billy.
Don't bring money into it. Watch the fucking show. Keemstar jumped up. Ken jumped up. It was a good show.
You would sit there and roast your mama for that shit, so I gotta sit here and keep that same energy with you right now because we would sit here and do the same for anybody else if they were acting like this.
You ain't gotta do shit.
In your head.
No, I'm not. You're a dumb bitch right now. You're bringing up money, not talking about the fucking content.
Billy,
did you watch the fucking content?
You streamed by yourself.
Yeah, get over it. I did a solo stream at 6 in the fucking morning. No, it wasn't. You're a retard. It was good.
You looped and
no,
ask every single
You're dumb as fuck. You're dumb as fuck. If you watch the stream, I played everything that happened between Batgirl and Ian Rastov and talked about it. That's something nobody else had done yet.
Thinks it was a good fucking stream, come up here and say that. Because every other fucking person said it was ass. Find me one clip of one person saying it was a good stream. Every single person
you find me who hated it. You find me who hated it.
So nasty to you.
I will. You want me to pull the clip from Cash?
To cause some drama.
Cash? Who?
The
Ken?
drama should come from the
Did you see Ken get owned on Cash?
Stop it.
Did you see Ken get owned on that fucking stream? Did you miss that?
It's not even Ken, so you're here talking about Ken and it's not even fucking him.
Well,
it wasn't even him.
I wonder why Cash would say it was a bad stream. Because Ken got his fucking shit owned on the stream. Because Kane called him out for the docket team fucking with him. I don't think you watched the fucking stream. That stream was content. That shit should have been in the fucking news.
What belongs in the news? Tell me what from that stream belongs in the news.
Keemstar live in real time calling out the Cafe Docket team, catching them in a lie, and having Ken have to eat his words. Because Keemstar came in and served it up on that fucking episode of Rewind. Sometimes shows don't make money, especially when they're on out of their fucking time zone. 6 a.m.
Billy tried to shut you up, Zay. You are speaking facts and Billy just doesn't like it.
You think, Pizzle?
It's not just me. You asked for reasons why the stream's fucking ass. You sat there and
you said money.
I can't think. Okay, before I brought up money, I also said everybody else was saying it was bad, didn't I? But then you're gonna pick and choose the one reasons you want to fucking be mad
said
about
it was
that
bad?
I bring up, and I'm bringing
Cash?
Denmark. Whoever, I think
what
it was
did he say?
Lacey, I don't want to put it in everybody else's
put
fucking
it. No,
mouth,
you
but there
brought
was a bunch of
everybody
people
into
on
it.
that
Show them all. Show them
find
all.
it.
Get it all. Put it all out there. You can't just say this shit without proof.
Dude, I'm fucking crazy. I need fucking proof for everything, but you will. Oh my God, Billy! I swear to God.
What? You don't want to back up your words?
Absolutely. I will pull it up right fucking now for you. Sorry, I didn't think I had to pull up a stream that I was fucking there.
You probably
for.
should. You're over here making a lot of fucking claims. You should probably have it all ready to go.
Talked about so fucking much in this stream. It was on Pit too. If anybody knows the fucking timestamp from fucking Pit, he showed it on Pit today.
J-Vol says, I love how Billy exactly breaks down what he was thinking, too. Like, how do people just get mad when you broke down your whole thought process and explain why you say what you said? Billy W., you did nothing wrong, Billy. Zay free episode W. You never once said, give a second show, and what's where it went all wrong. And then I replied. I said, Rastov says you're going to be on both. They said, okay, yeah. And like there's tons of shit that people didn't know or see that we replayed on this 6 a.m. episode of Rewind with a lot of other shit that went down on it. Keemstar was up there with Ken. It was a busy-ass episode of Rewind that never would have fucking happened if I didn't wake up at 6 a.m. and do it. When I talked to you Friday night, we talked about me talking about it on that episode of Rewind. You said you didn't want to bring it up on that episode of Rewind.
I thought, in general, that meant, hey, this subject is fucking dead. If we don't want to talk about it on one episode of Rewind, why would we want to talk about it on the next?
We didn't. I did.
So if you still want to talk about it on Friday, why not be like, hey, maybe I do still have feelings about this subject. And we could have found a way to talk about it that wasn't 3 fucking hours of a show.
We didn't have to do shit. I did a fucking episode of Rewind by myself, going over the fucking clips of what went down, playing them all in succession so people could see exactly what happened. Because up until that moment, it was hearsay. Did anybody else play them all? No, they picked and chose what they wanted to fucking play.
Okay, would you like to hear what the people said?
Of course, let's hear what the people said.
And this is just some of them.
Drake. Oh, God.
All right, so now that I'm back, though, what the fuck happened with the Rewind stream this morning? You said Billy fucked up. Yeah.
That motherfucker was
How
weird.
How did he fuck up? What did he do?
Basically,
I didn't see it.
All he was doing was just crying. Like, literally just fucking
And to be clear, I hadn't seen it at this
They
point.
asked
I
him
watched
for
it
names
after
of who
this.
said his show may go away if he wants names from you.
Zay asking for names of who said his show may go away if he wants names from you. Rastov told me that Keemstar agrees with Tech Protect that we're lazy. Okay? That's who. Keemstar's not some nobody. That's who. Pizzle.
Okay, I'm going to play this and then I'm going to give you my opinion.
Please.
crying for 2 hours straight about Tommy C lying and pushing a narrative. Right. Also, while he was claiming that Tommy was pushing a narrative, he kind of proved that he wasn't really pushing a narrative. You feel me? It's like, listen, Billy, the biggest takeaway was that Billy was on Bad Girl's dick for reacting like way too over-exaggerated when she came up and she cried about the offer. Completely like looking over the fact that she was on my stream drinking like fucking crazy. God forbid someone like gets too drunk and over-exaggerates the fucking reaction. All due respect, you kind of have to look through that shit and then look at like like the middle part, whatever. You get what I mean? You got.
Okay,
what is he saying? What is he saying? Could you explain what he's saying here?
He's telling me what happened in the stream. In his opinion, he feels like you looped on the entire Batgirl having a big reaction on Bus in the morning. That's what he was saying.
And that was the beginning of my experience that day with Batgirl, where she told Sweet Tea that her feelings weren't valid and to get over it because it was a joke. And then I showed that maybe Batgirl should have taken her own fucking advice. But
Billy,
still.
we watched your stream on Saturday. It was a great stream.
Thank you,
Billy
Hole in the
W.
Head. Thank you. Exactly. A lot of people liked it. And here's the wild thing. Those that didn't, it wasn't for them. It was for those who liked it.
I took an L, but I thought we made
for me
headway
and one
between
for my
you and
hooker.
I, Billy.
Yeah,
What's up, yo, mama?
Record on BG Gaming stream and Keem apologized.
Man,
It
oh
wasn't
man.
more than
I'ma
you
tell you
shut up.
straight
Dono's coming through.
Come
Shut up.
on, Billy.
That show.
Now, Ken says, Keem apologized. It wasn't more than me getting dunked on. Come on, Billy. I was just expressing one part of the fucking episode, Ken.
Hey.
You did get dunked on, right?
Ass, my dude. That show was ass.
You think
my dude.
so?
You and Rastov are butt buddies, bro. And
You think so?
You chose the wrong motherfucker. He's a lazy fat fuck that can't do shit, but just sit there and spit into a mic while he's 500. Well,
What
how
a
many
surprising
pounds?
opinion from Yo Mama.
900 now?
What a
What,
surprising
900 right
opinion.
now? You're a butt buddy.
Thank you for
You're
such a
bitch.
surprising
You're
opinion.
A bitch. Hey,
okay,
you're
and?
a bitch. You know
And?
you're a bitch. You know
And?
you are. And what? And what? You're
Anything
trash,
else?
Dog. You're not content. You're not content. You know
Okay.
you're not content. You've never been content. You've never been that.
All right, OG.
And I've always exposed you like 4 months ago.
Have you?
I've said that 4 months ago.
Why am I still doing this? Why am I still doing this job?
Keemstar is fucking thinking that you're the same guy from like 5 months ago. You'll never be that guy again. And you've been exposed, dog.
Thank you, OG.
Who you truly are, baby.
Thank you for exposing me, OG. Now what?
Who you are.
Now what?
I'm more content than you.
I know who I am.
Stand up, bitch.
Keep it coming. Keep the content coming.
I love this for you, my boy. I love this for you because I called you. I clocked you a
You
long
like
time
that?
ago. You and that fucking clown Rastoff. I clocked both of y'all a long
Sounds
time
good.
ago. I knew what you were.
Yeah, you're so good at this. You're
what you
really
were.
good at
I'm
all
great
this.
at it.
You're really good at all this. I'm very proud of you, yo mama.
I'm great at it.
Anything
That's all I
else?
was dog
Anything
shit.
else?
No, yeah, let me just finish off with this. The fact that you're a hypocrite, that you sat there with Tommy C and talk shit about Batgirl and the way he treated Tommy C, and you didn't even tell your co-host you was about to go live. You just did it because you wanted to. That's some fucked up ass shit.
Is it?
It's fucked up. It is. You don't think that's fucked up? Not telling your host, hey, I'm about to go live, or even tell
It
her
was
afterwards?
6 a.m. on the
You gotta find
weekend
out by-
with zero
Mama
preparation.
does every time.
I don't
It
care.
doesn't matter.
I don't
You could
care.
at least text her
I don't
after it was
care.
over and say,
Why?
yo,
It was done. She could
had to
see.
find out on fucking cash that
She
you
could
went live,
see.
you idiot.
It's her
You
channel
was
too. She could
trash.
see I went
It was
live.
Garbage. I don't even like fucking Nightmare, but I would at least tell Nightmare, yo, dog, I'm gonna do a solo
Good.
on Saturday.
Do you?
I'm gonna do a solo on Sunday. You don't respect nobody. You think this is your
Okay.
fucking show. She chose the wrong motherfucker. You're trash. You're
Sounds
just
good.
fucking garbage.
Anything
Yeah,
else?
it does sound good. No, that's it.
All right. Thank you for coming up, yo mama. You have a good night. You can find him on LolCow Pit.
I was gonna let you guys have that interaction, but I don't agree with the point that you're lazy. People that are saying that can say that, but I'm not saying that, so don't take that as me saying that. Just
And I'm
because-
sorry I didn't tell you after the stream or before the stream. And I'm sorry we didn't speak earlier because we could have done a rewind that night as well. I didn't hear from you all weekend, and to be honest, I wasn't sure if you were busy or what, so I didn't reach out either because I had a big weekend ahead of me. I had to do the fucking debate on live.
No, I figured you had the debate, so I was like, I'm not gonna ask you to go live again after you already went live.
I would have done it though. If you would have asked, I would have been there. And I'm sorry that
appreciate
you
that.
felt slighted by me doing this. I didn't think of you.
I'm not even saying that I felt slighted. All I'm saying is, like, I usually like to give you like, when I did the fucking, like, Peace Day stream, I know beforehand I told you, I was like, hey, I'm, like, planning on doing this, like, little pep rally thing or whatever the fuck. I just, like to give you that heads up. I'm not saying you have to do the same shit with me. I'm saying I didn't know you fucking streamed. I found out literally from being, like, watching other streams that morning and shit, because usually I get a notification for Rewind. I didn't even get that.
Yeah, I just felt like it would be a good opportunity to play all the clips back to back to back of why we got here. And then we had some extra stuff on there too. Like Ken came up. Ken and I had a pretty good conversation together. But there was a moment where Keemstar came up and caught the fucking docket team, the cafe docket team, being a little weird live in real time. Yeah. We can't forget, 2 days before all this started, the Cafe Docket team was stirring shit up with Keem and Tommy C to the point where Tommy C was saying, you're proving Rastov right, you know, shit like that. It's like there wasn't a precedent for us to think the Docket team might have been meddling in the affairs. Whether we were right about that or not, Batgirl says we weren't, so I'm going to take her word for it. But at the time, that's what we thought.
You know, fair. I don't know what to do about that because I think their whole docket team is gone, but we have Tech Protect him waiting. Do you mind if I bring him in?
No, I don't want him on here.
At all?
Not right now. What else do we have to talk about?
Well, I feel like we were just talking about that.
You know I am fan. But when you blow up and call your co-hosts bitches, it makes people not believe you when you're trying to say you're nice or looking out for people.
We all can be nice and look out for people, and we all can call someone bitches. It's not like it doesn't negate the other thing. We all have the capability of being assholes and kind. We choose that moment by moment, day by day. All right, he got out of members waiting. Now he can come up.
What was that? Okay. Hey, Tech.
Oh, am I here? Am I allowed to be here?
Yeah, what's up?
All right, Billy. Hold on, let me get the fucking camera going on.
Did you ever think that maybe
One
he
second.
didn't tell you because first of all, it is his channel too, and second, maybe he didn't want you there so he would not be interrupted so he could tell his story.
I just woke up and I
fine.
had an idea and I ran with it. Didn't think it needed to have anybody else there. I don't do very well with sharing the clips with you, and I had them all lined up ready to go. It was in my mind going to be a solo stream, and there wasn't a lot of thought into it. I just woke up early and I was like, what am I going to do? Am I going to go back to bed or am I going to try and do a stream? I did a stream.
No, and that's fine, but like Secure's saying, he says it is his channel too. It's also our channel too, right? So like if I'm gonna like go and stream, I think it's a considerate thing to just give your co-host a heads up. If he doesn't think it's considerate and doesn't want to, I'm not saying
I will say this, in the past, I would just do things and not ask Xylee either. So it might be a habit I have. So I'm sorry that it wasn't smoother. I'll consider it in the future to let you know. But there wasn't much ahead of time. It was like a last minute thing.
Okay, so you guys had a whole big weekend. You are currently suspended, Tech Protect.
Yeah, I'm suspended from streaming, but Keemstar said, dude, if you want to talk your shit, hop on shows. So here we are. Billy, you seem to have taken what I said to heart, dude.
No, Keemstar says he agrees with you and he wants to get rid of balls because of it.
Yeah, it's obvious he agrees with me, dog.
But he's been waiting to get rid of balls this entire time.
You know why?
I've consistently.
There's not as much effort in that show.
You don't know shit.
There's not as much effort.
Work on your own show.
You think I don't know shit?
I know you don't know shit. No,
Keemstar agreed with it.
Keemstar hasn't liked balls from the jump.
You know what Keemstar said, right? I don't know if he.
He didn't talk to me. He wouldn't talk to me about it. I had to hear it through the grapevine.
Talked to me about it.
Well, so what did he say? What did he say?
Seems like you're not privy to that information because you're not in the good graces because you're putting in less effort. You're not doing as much as you used to do when Rewind first joined the LCU, right? And every time someone addresses with you, you give the same fucking weird excuse of, now there's 20 plus fucking shows. I don't have the time to fucking give the same level of content or attention to the universe as I used to. And you're using that excuse to be like...
Because I feel like everyone's being super vague in that. What does everyone mean when they say Billy's not doing what he used to?
The fact that, one, he went live when you didn't get any fucking privy information to him going live. When
I used to do that when Xylee was here.
I hear that, but it sounds like you and Zay had a conversation saying, oh, hey, we're not going to stream. We're not going to talk about this. It's over, right?
We didn't say we weren't going to stream. We didn't say we weren't going to stream.
We said Friday night. We said Friday night that we weren't going to talk about it Friday night is what I was under the impression of.
Yeah, that was it. And then usually for weekends, we hit each other up in the morning. And
yeah, but I literally woke up. I woke up at 5-something a.m. and had the stream go at like 6:15 a.m. my time. So it was like super early for me.
Which I don't disagree with.
I don't care what you agree with. Cool. You're not here to fucking disagree or agree with me. You have no power over me.
Did you not do 2 hours on me calling you lazy? You care a lot, Billy. You care a fuck.
No, I care about Keemstar. I care about Keemstar saying he wants to cancel
my
balls.
Show turned off last night. You cared so much.
You came onto my show. I just wanted you away from my show.
I got dragged onto your show, and you didn't ask me why are you here.
I didn't want you there. I was trying to get you out of there.
I didn't want to be there either.
Well, you were there in my studio. You were there in my studio. You came to my fucking doorstep. I don't care.
I got brought to your doorstep.
So
and you
what?
could have asked, why are you here? And I would have been like, I don't fucking know. They dragged me here.
Between your childish tendencies with the finger poke thing, your obnoxious distracting background, and now your lack of beard, you give me freaking creeps.
Don't forget he's brought 2 19-year-old girls into this universe that were weird. That's creepy too.
Okay. Do you want to elaborate more on that, or do you just want to use the same fucking like arguments that the fucking like weird jester group of guys in the fucking Discord have? What is your argument about the 19-year-olds?
It's just kind of weird. You brought 2 19-year-old girls into this fucking server that had a weird.
Give more about it. Give more about it.
What more is there? There's 2 19-year-old girls you introduced to this server that were weird, right? That's a weird thing to point out. They're saying you're creepy.
How did they get
I'm
in?
saying don't forget that. You invited them.
How did they get in here? both these girls are friends of my girlfriend.
Who
At the
cares?
time was 21 and then 22.
Who cares?
Right? She hangs out with girls that
Why'd
are
you bring 'em
19,
here?
20, 21.
Why'd you bring them here?
They joined on their own
Oh,
volition.
really?
They knew that I was streaming on here. Are you talking? Who's the first girl? Popstar? Is the girl
Yes.
you're talking about first?
I feel
Popstar?
like we're getting like super.
Yeah, I hear
I
you.
don't
You know,
care
but
about
he
this.
wants to-
What do you have to say
You
about
brought
what
it
we're
up,
talking
pussy.
about? No, Vitalis brought it up in a dono, and I added it on.
Oh, then you add it on, and then we're gonna talk
All right.
about it. Look,
Let's center ourselves back to Billy changed how we were like there, and then we got
Thank
off
you.
there.
okay. It seemed like in the past.
You never
Oh,
answered the
yes.
question of what Billy doesn't do anymore. You just deflected.
Yeah, what does Billy not
Loki
do
Vera,
anymore?
we had the same thought at the same time.
Yeah. If you go back and you watch early Rewind, it is a phenomenal show, right? And I get that there's not a lot of like shows to cover when it was early on. It was like what 5 other fucking people streaming on the LCU, and then it became like 7, right? It was great. It was fantastic. It felt prepared. It felt like a conversation was had beforehand every single stream about, all right, this is the position we have on this show, or this thing happened. Let's talk about this. I view this differently. You and Xylee had a dynamic, and I get that you and Zay may have a different dynamic, but it was still effort put in. Today, right? You knew you were going to go on Rewind. Instead of having the, like, I imagine, was there prep for this stream with what you and Zay were going to do?
Zay,
like, have a
Zay and
sit-down
I
conversation?
often have conversations before Rewind starts, but because I was doing
Today.
balls, her and I did not have a full sit down conversation. We talked via DMs prior to starting.
Okay, so you elected to not hold a fucking like meeting
Yes,
about what this
I
show
did.
is going to be.
Do you want to tell me how to do my
balls,
job?
Which was
Do
which was
yours
just
better.
You being like,
Do
oh, Tech
your
calls
job
me
better.
Lazy. My job's going fucking fantastic, dude. You know
Cool.
what Crypt was before I got it? It was nothing.
Who
it was
cares?
it was a 7-viewer show.
And now what
Last
is it?
night when you tried to fucking get me to 563 concurrent
'cause you were a
viewers before
fucking
you were
drunk
like,
crash out.
Oh, he's mean to me. He's
You're
mean. Let's
only-
get his show fucking turned off.
You're lonely loser
let me
Blade.
reach out to Rastoff and Scooter.
I didn't reach out to
No.
anybody. They were reaching out to us. The audience
Yeah,
came
and
to
you were
us.
like,
They brought you
yeah.
to us.
I don't want him on my show. He came in on my fucking doorstep.
Yeah,
I
'cause
wanted
you just
him
got
gone,
done
so I'll do
calling me
however I want
lazy.
to.
Fuck.
You wanted to swing your fat
They're
weight
protect-
around
they're
to
protect-
try and
they're
get me off the fucking platform, dog. It was so like
I wanted you
easily
off of
seen.
my show. I don't care about you. I don't want you here now. What else do you have to say? Keep it coming.
That you are terrified, Billy the Fridge. You are scared. You don't know what's going to happen soon because you know that the audience is not waiting for you. They're not here supporting you as
I
much as
got
they
bad
used to
news, dude.
be, right?
They're doing
that
just
when
fine.
Xylee got kicked off, they were like, it's because Xylie's the problem, right? But no, they realize it's you. You've got a lot of fucking hate in your own YouTube chat about.
I got bad
L
news
Billy,
for you.
Billy L.
I got
Billy's
bad news
catching
for
all
you.
the L's. Season of Billy L's.
Xylee started giving a fuck right after she left Rewind. She just didn't care for the longest time. She tried really hard, but it was very hard for her to care. Her and I tried very hard to make things work, and it was very fucking hard. That's why I spoke up to try and fix things. Us splitting
For
up,
you to make
splitting
it
up
work? Yeah.
gave her the ability to realize that she wasn't living in a shadow anymore, and she could do her damn thing. And I'm glad she's doing it.
If she wasn't living in the shadow of a fucking, 800, 900-pound man-child, she put in all the effort into Rewind and also all the effort into like building up your guys' relationship again. You were the problem. You were the
I'm
issue,
gonna
Billy.
ask a very
saying it.
serious question because I don't want to like keep throwing like insults. I want to, Billy. Do you think that you care as much about Rewind as you care about balls? Because that's been a huge topic
Yes.
recently. Is that people
Yes.
say that you care more about balls than Rewind?
No.
And even something I said during my crash out.
Here's the thing. You think that because balls is just really fucking easy to do. Balls is a really easy show. We show up and we tell jokes. It's so fucking easy. It looks like I care more because it's too fucking easy to do. It's a very fun, chill show to do. Rewind, there's a lot more to it. And I love Rewind and I like to be here, or else I would not want to be here. I would say give it to fucking someone else. But I actually enjoy rewinding. Every fucking episode of Rewind, I'm just as excited as the one before to get the best possible show out. Sometimes there's hurdles in the way of doing that. But I'd say tonight, we're having a pretty good episode of Rewind, and it sucks. Because you and I are fighting, Zay. We have beef to go over. I got fucking Chucklehead number 1 and Chucklehead number 2 up here acting like they're somebody's.
Tech is repeating the same things that Zay said. Billy doesn't do shit. Zay wants to get rid of you.
I never once said that I wanted to get rid of Billy. Not even during my crash out, not even now. We can disagree on things, and that doesn't mean I necessarily want to get rid of him as a co-host. That's like a weird thing to throw out there.
ETS over?
Yeah. Zay was responding to it.
Look, if you review the fucking episode of Crypt, I prefaced everything by saying Billy's a fucking talent. He has the fucking skill. He has the legacy, right? We know that he can do anything, right? But it seems like, which what you're saying now, you don't care as much for Rewind anymore, and so the quality goes down.
No, I disagree.
Whether that's because it's lazy or whether it's because you're no longer interested, it still reflects in the fucking product. Would you say so? Do you think the product is as good as it was when you did care about Rewind?
I do care about Rewind. This narrative that I don't is stupid.
Just now you would want someone else to take it on. That you would rather
did
not.
Did you not
be
listen
here.
to what I said? God, you're a fucking retard,
That's what it sounded
dude.
like you said. That's what it sounded
You're
like
not
you said.
listening.
You said, if
Shut
I
the
could,
fuck
I'd
up.
have someone else take it on.
No, I said if I didn't like rewinding, I would have someone else take it on. Listen to my fucking words, you dumb shit. Are you drunk right now or stupid?
What happened in Madhouse,
Dude,
Tech,
man.
in light of what Yubi said?
Dude, you've bumbled your way through this fucking universe. Don't tell me how to do what I do. You don't do what I do. You might think you do. You're LARPing.
But you don't do
you
what
are
you used to do
LARPing
anymore.
I got a big secret. I got a big secret. It got hard. And then Zay and I came together and we had a little bit of a riff making things work, and it wasn't for lack of trying. Zay was kicking ass. I couldn't figure out what we weren't doing right. And then you know what? One day we stepped back and we started having fun, and now it's do or die, and we haven't died yet. This shit is challenging and it's worth it. And if the audience didn't think so, they wouldn't be here. If I didn't think so, I wouldn't be here. I don't know if Zay disagrees with me. I think she's kicking ass trying to make this shit work too. I think that's why she's here right now. And I'm fucking happy to have her.
I think we also play super different roles in the show, and it's supposed to be like that, you know? Like, since we had, like, the last meeting we had, like, everything that you've needed to do, you've brought to everyday's show. I think a lot of people just don't know our behind the scenes.
They shouldn't. Nobody needs to know our behind the scenes. This all they need to know is what we do in the 2 hours that we have rewind, and if we're lucky to have more than 2 hours a day during that too.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you want to fucking add in? I know what you think. I think you're wrong.
I still think that. What do you mean? Okay, my opinions were agreed upon by Keemstar, obviously, right? You got wind of it somehow. I don't know who fucking told you, but the fact is, it seems to have gotten lazy, and that's not even like the fucking biggest issue.
You realize Keemstar has been trying to shut down balls since the beginning.
When I said you were lazy, my note was on rewind. All right. If you watch my shit, if you can listen to the words coming out of my mouth, like you claimed I can't listen to yours.
I don't.
Exactly.
I just went to confront
pussy, then
you.
what are you engaging with?
I went to confront you on your show, and you called me fat the whole time. You wasted the opportunity. You wasted the opportunity.
You're not going to listen to.
I came to talk to you, and all you had was to call me fat for a fucking half an hour or however long I was there. You really didn't win that.
You got mad. You got in your fifis.
No,
you
I
got
didn't.
so much in your fifis. You started.
Sorry.
You went for 2 hours before rewind.
Sorry, chucklehead.
I'm lazy. Tech Protect calls me lazy. It's in your fucking gut.
No,
I can see that you are concerned.
I didn't say. I said apparently we're lazy and we might not be able to do balls anymore. That was the story.
You said that a lot of times, though, and the
yes,
first
I
person
did.
to bring that up was Tech Protect. So, like,
and you used my name a lot.
Who cares what this guy thinks about a show that isn't his?
Really?
Get this bum GF out of
fucking
here and get
bum.
back to rewinding.
Yeah, Tech. Anything else you got to say? Because you're just looping, you fucking bum.
Every time I try and take down a path, you're like, I don't listen to your fucking words. There's no point in having a conversation with you. You just want to shut down and cry.
Tell me what you can or can't do. Just say what you're here for.
What is that question? What I can and can't do, what I'm here
Don't
for?
tell me why I won't listen to you. I'm listening to you now. Say your fucking words or get off of my show.
It's so weird to see how sensitive you are. You're supposed to be like a big fucking anomaly.
I'm
in the network,
running
like
a show
one of the
here.
only
You're
other
nonsense.
people that is a. Oh, you did a whole stream about my opinion. All right.
No, I
Not
didn't.
nonsense.
Booger breath.
I provided you content.
No, I didn't. Booger breath.
provide you content. You're scared, Billy. I get that you're realizing it. The reason why it hits you because you know that it's true. That you have become more lazy.
Thank you for calling in, Tech Protect.
There isn't much else.
Thank you for calling in. Your opinion is miraculous. What the fuck?
See, I was hoping like we could come to some like settling there at the end of that, but
I don't know where he was going with it.
such is life. I think everybody kind of lost the plot. Like, not just us, the audience. We all lost the plot. I don't know. Hopefully there's a world where you guys can settle whatever this beef is between you guys. I'm not sure exactly where this all started, but
I don't know. Guy said I was lazy. Keemstar told me to go respond to him. I responded to him. And then today I wake up and Rastov has quit the universe. And word is that our balls might get suspended because we're too lazy to do balls and rewind and live. Rewind has been cooking lately.
But doesn't that come from Rastov's complaining about how he doesn't want to do any other show than balls? Like, couldn't that just be stemming from the fact that Rastov is constantly throwing a temper tantrum?
All I know is that Balls has a huge audience that supports it. Him and I enjoy doing it. We've moved all around every time slot to the point now where we have no time slot. We're sitting in the fucking B zone, floating on our own, and we still are getting threatened to be canceled. This shit's fucking stupid. The audience supports us. They love us. Let us do our fucking show or pull the fucking plug so we can at least know what's going to happen. I don't want that, but what the fuck? I have to go into it today not even knowing if Rastov's going to be there.
I know, but you can't make that a fault of your audience. It's a fault of
I didn't say it was the
anybody
fault.
The fuck out. I know, but the way it comes off when you do a 2-hour show and you're like boo-hooing at them, like I know that you were also like you guys' support. You did uplift them, but it also feels like it's like, okay, well now the audience is being punished because of this. Like all they do is show you guys support. This should be you guys finding a way behind the scenes, the team to show him the show needs to stay. I don't know what that is.
The audience could have turned the channel if they didn't want to watch it. There was 4 other fucking shows going on.
I don't really. Yeah, don't take it like that because the people that want to fucking watch balls want to watch balls. They want to see you guys do your normal fucking balls show.
And they did. They watched the episode and they loved it.
That was not a normal fucking balls show though.
It was a different balls show, but that's what happens sometimes. Not every episode's the same. Fair. We didn't have any AI slop. I didn't think I had Rastov. I was about to solo that shit. Ah, God.
Okay, well, there is more drama to get into. As much Billy drama as there is today, you are somewhat involved in this story, but not really till the end. So you got a little bit of a break for the time being.
Thank you.
We've got to go over what made Rastov kind of crash out and quit today. So there was a bunch of streams done this weekend. A lot of alcohol involved, maybe more than there should have been on certain streams. Who fucking knows? And behind the scenes as well, because there's a stream where Lisi's on Babe. Booster comes up and says some unsavory things. Now we're going to go ahead and jump over to Rebel because Lisi comes up and plays the clip for Gigi and kind of voices her opinion on how she's feeling about what was said in that moment.
Now, real quick, I want to point out that Dingy said Tech Protector wants to get clout like Tommy C. And Sandstormer says, to be fair, when Billy asked Tech to specify, he stopped, paused, and started insults. Also, can we please get back to mustard content and Zay Poupon? If only it were that simple. We got to rewind.
Maybe we could fit a mustard clip in there. Who knows? I don't know.
Or wanted to see what Scooter was involved in. That got me so upset this morning.
I would love to. I heard about it. I was telling everyone at the beginning of the stream, I woke up to hearing him live on a members only apologizing for something that he said he couldn't apologize for and has to do in person. And I'm not sure why he did a stream to tell us that, but he did.
Oh, I don't know what was said during the stream because again, it was a members only stream.
That was it.
Okay. So this is what happened. This is what your son and Rastov set Booster up to.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, no.
So can I fast forward just a little bit?
Oh, God. I'm afraid. I'm so scared.
Billy, hang in there.
So,
the universe needs you. You're a true talent and you have a ton of noobs telling you that they know better. You're the best thing smoking. Don't forget it.
Freakazoid, I appreciate you. Right now, there's a lot of people who enjoy hating on me and Rastov. and they're not going to win. They're going to realize there's not enough meat on the bone to feed them. And me and Rastov are going to continue doing what we do. I'm going to continue doing it with Zay. He's going to continue doing it on Lolcow Live. We're going to be just fine. Stick by, Freakazoid. I appreciate you for voicing your opinion. I don't forget it. But right here, right now, it is to a point where I don't give a fuck to hear it over and over and over again from people who, if they could have carried the ball, they would have ran with it. I don't need backseat drivers telling me how to do what I do. I'll be just fine. Thanks. Sorry about that, Zay. I just wanted to address that.
Kind of wild. All right, I'm gonna let this marinate, and then we're gonna watch it in like go fast.
All right.
Okay. So I'll slow down here.
What's up?
What's
This is
up?
a very important question to ask you.
Yeah.
Yo, Lacey, does it smell like it looks?
So that's been the question that got everybody talking about it on hella fucking shows today. Now, supposedly, the way that this went down is there was a VC that had you, Billy, Rastov, Scooter, Booster, and I think there's somebody else. I think Boogie it was. All in there, and Rastov and
Booster,
Scooter specifically.
It was Booster, Rastov, Scooter, and myself in the Discord.
Okay. Yeah, so that was the VC. And then specifically Rastov and Scooter said to Booster that he needed to go up to Lisi on Babe and say it. That's what Booster said. And there was a whole argument back and forth between him and Scooter. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit to that.
They brought it up, and when they brought it up in the Discord, I thought they were like joking, and I said, no, you should go in and tell her that she smells like sweet buttercream as a joke. You know, I was just like, so she smells like sweet buttercream. And then they kept talking, and I was not really listening, and I just left to go get food because I hadn't eaten. I'd been in the Discord for a lot longer than I planned to be. And then I come back and realized in the morning that everything went down the way it did.
Yeah, and to say the least, Lisi was not happy about it. She just felt kind of uncomfortable. When it even happened, she kicked Booster immediately, and it was just very weird. So Scooter did that members-only apology stream, and then this is when Keem comes up with Booster, and then Scooter and Booster kind of get into it over what happened.
Okay, Booster, I want to know why you said what you said yesterday.
I was in a call with Billy, Rastov, and Scooter. Billy came up with the idea of me saying something heinous. I didn't want to say it.
Billy?
Rastov said, "No, you gotta say
You
it
say
now." And
Billy
I said, "I don't
did?
want to say it." And then and then Rastov said, "No."
Did you say Billy came up with the idea? Can we replay that?
Was in a.
I want to know why you said what you said yesterday.
I was in a call with Billy, Rastov, and Scooter. Billy came up with the idea of me saying something heinous. I didn't want to say it. Rastov.
No, that's not what happened.
Booster, you want to come up? The fuck is going on today? You're more involved in this than I thought. I thought you weren't involved till the end. Fuck, goddamn.
That might have been a slip of the tongue, but
yeah, maybe he meant to say Rastov, because the proof he showed to Keem later shows that it was Rastov. So.
Said, "No, you gotta say it now." And I said, "I don't want to say it." And then and then Rastov said, "No, you're gonna say it. You're gonna go up there and you're gonna say it." And
That is not what happened at all, Booster. You are fucking lying through your fucking teeth right now, motherfucker. What the fuck? You are a pussy-ass bitch, Booster. You are a pussy-ass bitch. Fucking take accountability for what you fucking did. Nobody put you up to anything. You are a 38-fucking-year-old man. Do not fucking pull this pussy shit. It was an asshole thing to do. Look, I was told not to apologize last night, but I will apologize now. I'm very sorry. But Booster, do not try fucking putting this on other people. That is bullshit, bro.
No, I'm 38-year-old man, and I did do it, but I did it because Rastov and Scooter basically told me, "No, you're going to do it." And then Scooter said, "I'm holding you to this. You will do this. I'm holding you to it." And he dragged me into the fucking call and had me do it. I didn't want to do it. I immediately DM'd her and told her, "I am so sorry. I did not want to say that. I felt sick saying that."
Bro.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna leave and
Okay, so kind of gives you like a scope of what he's saying happened. Now, I can say while this clip was playing, I got a message from Booster that says that he says he got his facts messed up and that he apologizes to you. So I'm assuming, like you said, he just meant to say somebody else there. Don't really know what happened with that, but yeah. So that's where everything starts. Now that's where the story starts. Scooter adamantly says that that's not the way things went down, that everything was kind of like a joke, and that Booster was like basically kind of like more down for it than he seemed at the time. I wasn't there. I can't say what happened. You were barely there from what you're saying, so.
From what I remember, Booster seemed to just be along for the ride. He didn't say, no, I don't want to do that or anything, from what I recall. But he definitely wasn't in the driver's seat from what I can remember. I didn't realize they were actually going to do it, and I just left the call because I had food to eat. I was hungry.
Mm-hmm. Well, basically, when Scooter gets on bus, he starts to stream up and he's like, I did not tell him what to say word for word. He kind of like went up there on his own. Like nobody forced him onto Babes. Like he would have had to like go up there on his own. So good points. And then Lacey comes up. Scooter apologizes to Lacey if like he made her uncomfortable at all. Rastov comes up. They all talk it out. They apologize to Lacey. Seems like everything settles on bus, but then it does not because Keem calls in to let them know that Rastov has quit because he did something worse after he left. And at first they're kind of like, okay, well, what happened? And he's like, I won't tell you. He leaves and he comes back and he says that it got dropped. And here's what happened.
Now.
Oh, God. Where is it? Is it announcements?
Lacey put it in Maine.
Lacey?
Oh, no.
It had something to do with her?
Okay.
Lacey posted in Maine, Live has made it publicly clear they don't care about what happened. They're too busy squeezing every drop of drama out of the situation to farm views rather than show a shred of accountability. Instead of treating it as a learning moment like it should have been, they twisted it into yet another spectacle for their feed, proving their priority is content, not integrity and honesty. What? And honestly, if they were hell-bent on turning this into entertainment, it should have been on Babe, where it actually belongs, not blasted across Live like some cheap attention grab. It's shameless, performative, and deserves to be called out. Basically, Booster reached out to Lacey again at 2:51 p.m., so like 20 minutes ago this happened. Hey, would you like to give us sensitivity training on Live?
And
Lacey says, if you want to do it, it should be done on Babes. Okay, we'll jump on your show too, but we need it for Live too. It's not 100% confirmed yet. We're just muddling ideas. I don't know. It sounds like y'all are just trying to use me for content.
Rastov was in on this though, like because he literally was up and he was fucking lecturing me. He's like, you realize this was really bad.
Yes, I screamed at Rastov for having Booster message Lacey again. Why would
Scooter he do that? I
don't know.
God damn it!
It's just retarded. The apology now means nothing.
Yeah.
He literally came up here lecturing Scooter about how
he sounded really genuine. Like I honestly can't fucking believe this right now. I really can't. I don't know. Like I don't know what's going on with him.
Now, for the people saying that Lacey is like farming this or whatever, I think that in the span of when she was apologized to by Rastov and Scooter, she forgave them because everybody seemed like they were actually sorry. Then within 20 minutes, the moment flips and it's like, okay, now how can we use this situation for content? And she's pissed. So I don't think that she's necessarily content farming. I think that she has a right to be mad for them trying to use her in that moment.
Yeah, well, she did say that she wanted to do it on her show, right? So she was kind of agreeable on using it for content.
Because then she's benefiting from it, which is different.
Yeah, which is, her right to do. But like the content brain was still there too. Everybody hears content brain.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody hears content brain. Everybody here is kind of fucking stupid sometimes. I don't think this was a good look at all, but I also know that these motherfuckers be using gooner behavior as content. And
yes,
they say things that are out of pocket on times too. So it's like,
see, that's the next part we got to get into because that's where you come in. So after all this happens, Scooter agrees to come on Live, right? They do an episode of Live. They kind of ask Lacey to do sensitivity training, yada, yada, yada. Is that going to teach you?
Billy, why is Rastoff running, leaving you to defend him?
I don't know if he's running. I mean, here's the thing about Rewind. We're going to tell our opinions, and they're probably going to be a little biased. And I'm probably going to be a little biased for Rastov. I work with him on a show. I will happily not be biased for Rastov when I feel like he fucked up, and I don't think he's happy with the way he did any of this tonight or this morning either. I think it was a lapse in judgment.
Yeah. Okay, well, here's where you come into Live for the people who haven't seen it yet, and you bring up, why are you even being brought into this?
Fuck is my name being brought up in this?
$20. You all need to grow up. You're insensitive. Boogie, I thought you were bad, but it turns out I like you the best.
We look, we all have some.
What did I do? What did I do?
Yeah, Billy wasn't a
You were
part
part of the call before it ended.
I was in the call. I got on before it ended. You brought up this shit. I suggested other jokes that weren't sexual. We laughed at those. I saw you guys talking about it. I was like, this is stupid. I'm going to get food. I left. I had no idea any of this went down until I woke up. Babes exist because Keemstar gave a show to a woman because she said she was a Billy the Fridge Cooner. On Saturday, Lacey, of all people, ran me down for sexually transmitted diseases, said I was less of a man because my private life was being talked about on their fucking show. Why the fuck am I being brought up into this? A fucking song was made about someone gooning to me on Babes. Why the fuck am I being brought into this? I am not part of this. Batgirl's saying, put Billy up here. Put Billy up here. This is not my fight.
No.
I've been harassed. Lacey harassed me.
Well, okay, I'm not going to touch that part, but what I will say is...
I don't know how to handle that.
Yeah, I'm not going to touch that last comment. What I will say is Billy does not deserve any of the hate for... Yeah, that was on me, Rastov, and Booster. Especially me and Rastov, because we're the ones that instigated that whole situation. It's not fair to put...
Okay, so you said a lot there, and I think there's a lot to go over. So first things first, STDs, where did that come up?
On Babes, she said I had syphilis and AIDS and a bunch of other things because I was less of a man, and they were talking about my personal life during it. And I just jumped up on Babes because there was a question about Keemstar streaming with James Charles at some point, and I happened to stream Among Us with Keemstar when he told everybody he was streaming with James Charles because they had a kid that sounded just like James Charles, and we were trolling everybody. I think Boogie to this day still thinks he was streaming Among Us with James Charles. So I jumped up to jog Keemstar's memory so he could tell a story about it, and he did, and it was a good story. And then I left because they started making things awkward and uncomfortable, and I didn't want to be there, and they kept doing it after I left. And I don't actually care to speak on any of that. It's not anybody's business.
Okay, I didn't know. My bad. My bad. But I'm like, why is that happening? This is so fucking been a weird week. This is what I say when it's been a really weird weekend. I think there was too much alcohol involved in too many fucking places because people were saying things that I don't think they would otherwise say. But the girls did come up on Live and they wanted to explain themselves. I do want to offer, if you're okay, if either one of them want to come up here and explain themselves to you, maybe.
You don't have to explain anything to me. Like what happened, I was trying to point out that I'm getting dragged into this when just a couple days ago, I was also being fucking pushed into a shitty situation by them, Everybody does this stuff is what I was trying to point out. And it's not always comfortable, but why the fuck am I being drug into this? It's like this whole situation is not conducive to what is right or wrong all the time because it's funny to some people. And when it's funny to some people, you say, get over it. Get over it. And I didn't want to bring it up. I wasn't going to say anything because I was getting over it because they were having a good time laughing. And that's cool. That's cool, right? But then I got dragged into this. I had people like fucking Batgirl saying, why isn't Billy up there? And it's like, motherfucker, why is Billy up there at all? If I needed to be up there, someone would have called me up there. I don't need people in the chat speculating.
They did. Wait, they did call you up there.
Nobody messaged me and told me.
I think everyone assumed you'd be watching, but next time I'll message you.
Yeah.
Funny. I would have made it funny.
Oh, God.
Billy does deserve an apology. I did not realize that there was a song made about him that was played on Babe. I do apologize for that. I also apologize for the comments I made about I didn't know that he had a girlfriend. And then when it was put out, I said, oh, that should have been the first thing said. I wasn't aware. And I said that Billy should be more forward in rejecting people. So, but I do apologize if that was taken out of context.
I'm gonna stop right here, actually. I have a lot of opinions about the first few things that were said. Number one, nobody's private life is anybody's business. So somebody whose relationship was very known early on, I think a lot of people can see the downsides of having your relationship on the internet and why people might want to keep things separated, even if you don't, whatever the fuck. Even family members, people don't want to bring their family members into it. Second thing that I don't agree with is this whole, you need to be more forward about rejecting people. We're supposed to be coworkers a lot of times. I know there's some shit for content, but unless someone's directly reciprocating some goon, whatever energy you're putting out there, don't do it. I've had weird comments made about me, made about my relationship that I've not necessarily been okay with, that I've talked about on here. Like on live, there was like some weird shit where they kept bringing up my boyfriend's dick for content, and Rastov was antagonizing it, and I was not fucking with that. And I even told Rastov behind the scenes, hey, I'm not cool with you keep fucking bringing me up when the fucking sexual shit is being talked about. I don't want to be talked about in that way. Maybe let's just not talk about our coworkers in sexual manners unless they're directly reciprocating that energy with you.
Maybe.
All right, let's continue.
Text in any way, shape, or form. I apologize that a joke that I had made, which was repeating something Booster had said, was, not received well. Billy the Fridge, I do apologize. If you feel that I have harassed you in any way, shape, or form.
I have no clue what is happening anymore.
I don't really either.
Lacey, Babes is your show, is that correct?
It's mine and Smooch's show, yes. Smooch, turn on your camera, girl.
So was it Smooch that made
No.
Oh, no. Was it Smooch that made and played the song, or were you there when the song was played? Did you not? Help me understand the context. The audience doesn't understand because I don't understand.
So Smooch, what happened with the song?
So we were all up on panel. Scooter was there too. And Team had played the song about the big lips, right? And then later on, he had made a song kind of about me getting arrested for gooning over Billy, which at the time we were all dancing to it, right? Like, but as soon as I realized what the song was about, I sat my ass down and was like, ooh, But even before that, I had apologized to Billy for all of the shit that I had said, right? And you and then I stopped it before you guys could try to play the video that I said about when he was president about. I don't even want to.
Yes, the Monica Lewinsky one. Yes, that is true. Immediately we rescinded it. As soon as we realized what was going on, we immediately apologized and rescinded it on Babes live.
Yeah, and
yeah,
Billy
I don't really understand the song because the song was roasting you for gooning for Billy. I don't understand that part. But you do have a big crush.
Jilly.
Excuse me, I was talking. You do have a big crush on Billy, and I guess I didn't realize that he was not part of this. I was informed he was.
I was. Also
How come like Rastov or Scooter didn't tell me? Yeah, Billy was not a part of this.
I mean, I'll be honest. Like most of the shit that I've been.
I did tell you that on the phone.
Me, but like, yeah, Billy was.
You did?
Yeah, this is my first time hearing it.
That's my first time hearing it.
No, I told you on the phone. I said Billy wasn't a part of it, and then you moved on.
Okay, so before we get too far, because there's a bunch of things that happen here, so what would you like to say? Because this has more to do with you than it does with me.
Yeah, there's nothing for me to say. None of this is any reason to be out there or talked about. The entire situation was to just show that people talk sexually about other people all the fucking time. And for me to be dragged in this, you probably want to leave me the fuck out of it because I'm someone who's been talked sexual about by many people. And it's not always great, but also I'm not the type to bring it up. But I got fucking dragged into this shit, so it came out.
Yeah. Do you accept the apologies that were given here to you?
Yeah, of course. Okay. I don't want anybody to feel like they can't do their damn job. Like, do whatever you think is right? I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying it's everybody fucking does it around here, and we all have different fucking reactions to it. People do this shit across the board to everybody. Doesn't make it right. When you speak up, that's when it should definitely stop. But some people shouldn't have to speak up about it. Like you said, girls shouldn't feel like they need to put up with this shit. Guys shouldn't either.
No, guys shouldn't either.
But we do it. We do it because it's funny. And sometimes it is funny. That's why I'm not telling people not to try and be funny. I want them to try and be funny. It's just, if you're going to say you can't be funny this way, okay. Let's do that, but don't drag me into this shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't fuck with all the sexual shit, so this one's been a rough one for me to even, like, it's just like, let's just not do it to each other, and then we won't have to fucking argue about it, and then it's simply not drama, and then, yeah. But there's more to be talked about today. Now, here's the deal. We got a bunch of drama, but I think we should run a little tard of the day in the middle here, because we only have 2 options for tard of the day today.
Oh, only 2? Let's check them out.
It's been very drama heavy. But first things first, we got Mike giving himself a mayo facial over on Queens today. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This one made me fucking so sick. So fucking sick.
Fucking mayonnaise facial.
Fuck, to my Discord just
That's a lot of oil. I feel like I would get pimples or something from that.
Okay, did my Discord crash? No, we're good. All right.
We have it here. Yeah, I think we're good.
I'm alive.
There you go. Yeah.
There it is. Here, all of it. Shut up, Zeta. It's up there. I don't care. Do what you gotta do. Hold on. I gagged so hard my fucking ear started popping. Like, it sounds like I got water in it. You do, you fat bitch. Ooh. Oh. Fuck. Where'd you get the pizza for him?
Zama super chat
Thank you, Suzama. Look at the pain in his eyes.
It's gross. It's gross.
It's fucking nasty. Shout out to you, Mike, though, because you were a champ for fucking doing it. And then today, Sweetie had one of the fucking funniest moments on Bus where you just have to watch it. There's no way I can explain this. You just literally have to watch it.
Now, Savage jumped up on live today and said that Keem was cheating by donating 50 gifted to his own show, or donating to his own show. Keem was cheating. Is it cheating to have Mike come up and do all the fucking punishments for you?
Yeah, no, I also don't think it's cheating, because I think Mike's definitely donated to Queens before, too.
Yeah. Mike be putting in fucking work on Queens.
God, all my shit's like lagging. I'm probably, after this clip, I'm gonna need to reset my Discord.
All right.
I was texting in the main chat. I typed in, me and my family are going to eat ching chong. And I couldn't spell ching chong, so I spelled it Chinese. My little sister said, I don't think you're supposed to say ching chong. I think that's a bad word. So is it a bad word or not? I want to know now.
Who is, okay.
Because my family have always called Chinese ching chong.
Jesus Christ.
Is that bad?
It's a little bad. It's a little bad. It's a little bad.
Wingalen super chatted $20. Is hooking part of sensitivity training?
Well, female power. You put, it's giving females the right to go out there and do what they want with their own bodies. There you go. That's a good one.
Please stop donating. I really don't want to do this goal tomorrow. It's not sensitive. What's not sensitive? Okay, I don't know what you're saying, Gidgey. Fuck, man, I don't want to do this shit.
So that was the majority of it.
That's
but,
not okay. It's not okay.
She does get into the history that is literally just what her family has called it her whole life, and she didn't know otherwise. So that's why she's getting tard of the day for that one, because that's very much a tard moment.
Yeah, it's not.
I'm gonna go reset my Discord. I'll be right back.
Get that, ladies and gentlemen. When Zay Zooted resets her Discord, I want to remind you, you can get your hands on a LolCow trading card set Zombie Edition. They got the whole team chilling. Get them right now. You can get a crown bundle for $69.99. Go to LolcowTCG.com. Use code REWIND to get 10% off. If you order the crown bundle, you get all the good stuff. If you order the Pay Pig bundle, you get a lot of the good stuff. You get extra ghost bundle foils in your crown bundle. It's ghost foil rares. It's pretty sweet. Zay Zooted, you're back live. Did you get the good reset in?
Yeah. Apparently my Discord had an update, and that's why it was glitching. Makes sense.
Damn Discord update.
I'm saying. So are you feeling a bit better? I know we've had to go through a lot today.
Yeah, I'm fine.
And I feel like you
just
had to get it out.
Yeah, I thought that I was doing just fine. And then I was told I wasn't. So that was the confusing part.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, I was having a great weekend. I was having a great time.
You didn't look like you were having a good time, my friend.
Are you sure? Did you watch all my stuff?
Yes.
I think you came from a altered perspective.
Maybe. I don't know. You look stressed out to me, Billy. I'm not gonna. And on live today, I was like, he looks stressed. I'm like,
on live today, I was fucking
on balls.
I was definitely stressed on live today. I had been people calling me up as a part of all this and dragging me through all this, and then getting a call from Rastov that he's quit the fucking LCU and balls might not exist anymore. I don't know. Rastov's a happy camper. He wants to do live very well. He wants to do balls too. It's just fucking, it's stressful. And not knowing if you're going to have a show, right? If you like balls, we like doing balls. We do. And the thought that we won't be able to sucks.
Well, it ain't over until the fat lady starts singing, Billy, and I don't hear no fucking Becky fucking wailing, so
hopefully
you're good.
Not.
All right, we gotta get into this. You had your big debate this weekend.
Yeah.
And while we could just rewind a bunch of debate clips that people have shown all day, we might as well just show the most important debate reactions that we have, which the most two important ones I feel like are Cafe and your reaction.
Jumps in and fucking takes it over. When we were watching the clips back of your episodes, just on this whole situation on live, there was like 3 different times where you tried to start talking and he just jumps in and just carries on talking for you. And like part of it's jokes, but
do I talk for you or do I talk over you?
Sometimes, I mean, you can, but I mean, I don't take offense to it, and I don't think it's a problem in a way that like you are holding me back.
It's not a problem for them either. It's not a problem.
Do I talk for you or do I talk over you? She's like, yeah, both.
She's also saying she doesn't mind it though, so it's kind of like,
well,
if she's not complaining about it, it's like you can't help somebody that doesn't want help.
Exactly. It's when she's jumping up on Short Bus and jumping up on Rain and going immediately to the frustrating thing is where I worry about her. And if we're part of putting that on her, then I don't want to put that on her anymore. If it's me and Rastov, if it's anybody, there's people who say she don't have opinions, then let's sit back and let Batgirl be Batgirl a little more.
Maybe.
If I genuinely had a problem, if I genuinely had a problem, I would tell you. See how I'm talking over him right now? I keep talking.
I'm clearly you think you have a problem, but Seek is the one that told you had a problem, not you.
I'm sorry. The dog hit
There's a lot of things unbelievable. It's funny. Right, we keep watching.
Part of it's also like I'm finding out.
What you always doing too is he's justifying why we don't respect you, and your whole thing is you don't respect me. You keep saying I don't have my own opinions, but hey, it's legitimate because Tommy talks over you. It's just so bizarre. Why don't you just respect her then, whether I talk over her or not?
With you in real life, I've drunk with you. I've we've had a shitload of fun together. I don't like the fact that you don't get to talk because I think you're actually hilarious, and he's going to spin that as manipulation because that serves his purpose better.
Actually, no, I spin manipulation because you said you're trying to do her a favor, and then you're trying to do a Buff a favor.
Tommy, there's something called two birds with one stone. You can do two things at once. It's actually called being efficient. You can think about doing Buff a favor, and then by bringing Batgirl in, make her part of the favor. Opportunity is opportunity. You can do two things at once. You might try it.
Now, I agree, but I also think that there's the point of intention, right? So, like, if the intention was to help Buff initially, then Batgirl was a second thought.
Yes, she was a second thought.
Even though she is being helped.
She was a second thought.
Because I feel like that's also the point that he's making, right? Is that she was a second thought.
Does she need to be the first thought? Like, is there a reason why she would need to be the first thought?
Well, I think that her complaint is that she wasn't even thought of basically at all.
Well, the second thought would be being thought of second. It's. I guess if you're not first, who cares, right? That's Ricky Bobby, right? If you're not first, you're last.
Right? I mean, there's also the point of it's not always just about like who's the first thought. It's more so about the consideration of it. And she feels like before she went up, you were talking shit about her. So
okay,
that plus
that's whatever. We were talking a little bit of shit about her, very minute amount of shit. If you watch my 3-hour solo rewind stream this weekend, you can see all of it in successive order. It's very quality watch if you don't know exactly what happened. It's all there. But beyond that,
Wait, I thought Billy was the one who only deals in absolutes. Or is that you, Tommy?
Only Sith deal in absolutes.
See, that's the one thing I think Tommy fails on in this, is he actually does say that about you, but that is what he's doing here. Where, like, you could bring up the point of intention and have a more correct argument, but he's dealing in absolutes, so he's kind of fucking himself with his argument. That's where I get so twisted in this whole thing, because I think both of you guys have made good points this whole time, but it just turned into a dick slinging contest, and I'm just like, this is gay.
I didn't want to sling dick. He did. He came after us. He declared war. They declared war on us. I didn't ask for this. He did. Cafe declared war.
Yeah, true. You're not wrong. Into the dick slinging.
But I don't think he actually, like, if you didn't make money on the show, which he said you do, I think he would have tried to have you thrown off. But I can't say whether or not that's true. That's how I feel.
He is such a little fucking shit.
Hey, Tori, how can you call me around? You don't even know me.
No,
I
no,
do.
no. Pack of Misfits actually has a really great point. Why would they want Batgirl to talk? She has no opinions, right? Yeah, if I don't have anything genuine to fucking say.
You have an opinion,
can we get more than they say I don't have opinions, so why should I talk? Can we get more than that? I feel like that's been like everything she said so far. Well, they say I don't have opinions anyways, so why should I say anything? I think we need more than that at this point. We don't say you don't have any opinions. We say, literally, nerds would give you a platform to share your opinions more. That was the thought process.
I agree. The one thing that I see in this is it kind of reminds me, remember when that whole Buff and Albert argument was happening and Buff just kept being like, well, you're not letting me talk. It's kind of like that. It's like when you have nothing to say, well, you'll just be like, well, the person's not letting me talk. They're not letting me express myself. Well, just fucking get it out, because every single time you say that is a time where you could have got your motherfucking point out.
Exactly.
Slut or a drunk. If you fight back, you don't know what you're talking about. If I stick up for you, then I'm speaking for you. Every box is checked. every box is checked. But this, I'm going to tell you something.
Now that's actually a good point though, because you guys say that he does think for her, but then she's saying she's like, so what? Which one is it? Like, it's almost like she doesn't have opinions, but then it's like all of her opinions are Tommy's opinions.
How many of her opinions have you picked up watching? Because I don't watch Cafe, so I can't vouch. I don't know. What is Batgirl's opinions? I don't know. It's not my entertainment, not my value. I don't care. I wanted to give her a platform where she wouldn't have to go around telling everybody that she has opinions. She could just have them, you know? She's over here saying, that's what everybody says. Everybody says I don't have opinions. You're just saying what everybody says. I was just trying to say, hey, maybe you could get your opinions out more on nerds. Maybe there'd be more room to breathe and speak on nerds. I don't know. Maybe you and Buff wouldn't have got along. It was supposed to be for one day. And see where it went. I don't know.
This next one's weird. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Because if you had any fucking doubt about Billy being a fucking snake, so this is right here. Like, I went to bed after shit. You went to bed, right?
I was with my husband for a while, spending
These
time
guys
with him, and
went
then I went to
on
bed.
all fucking night. They did everything. I mean, Jesus Christ. You know what? That's another thing too. Like, I think the big debate would have been much better. And this is why they suck at entertainment. If these guys streamed about it all weekend going in, there was no rest point. So there was a shit that we said on Wednesday. There was the incident on Thursday. There's the final on Friday. We get told about it. It's like, no, let's let a day pass. They streamed the whole fucking weekend and bitched and moaned and cried. I mean, and then by the time we get to like the big entertainment moment, and this is why I know they're protecting something.
Did we stream the whole weekend?
This is why I know they're.
We didn't really talk about it. We didn't really talk about it Friday night, right? We barely talked about
but that's what, no, we didn't. But that's what I was saying on Friday was to why I didn't want to talk about it. It's not because I don't think that you have points that are valid and that you can't share with everybody. I do think there was definitely good moments in the Saturday stream, but it could have all been condensed down to a point during the debate and done that, and the hype would have been bigger for the fucking shit you brought.
Going into the debate,
all the shit that Keem found out about the docket that got released on your Saturday stream. Imagine all that getting put out during the debate. That would have been 10 times better.
It probably wouldn't have happened with the debate because the debate was just people talking over each other. It was when you look at it, it was a shitty debate.
It was shitty. Yeah.
It was a shitty debate.
But I think that was fault of both parties, to be honest. You guys both started doing that shit where you got petty. Well, it was definitely started by Tommy. I'm not going to deny that, where he started like pettily speaking over everybody, and he said it was because he hadn't had time to answer yet, which was true. He hadn't had time to answer yet, but it doesn't mean you start pettily speaking over your opponents. That's like not how you debate. But then you and Rastov kind of started getting your little like interjects in response, and it just, the whole thing started going back.
Little
and forth
interjects
and being, like,
are healthy in a debate. Talking over somebody so they can't respond are not healthy in a debate, right?
I agree. I think the timing of the interjects sometimes was just enough to throw somebody off their words, which is the intention.
Good.
I know what you're doing.
That's what you do in a debate. You try and throw the person off so they look like a fucking idiot.
But I think people wanted it to be that this person says their piece, this person says their piece, because a lot of people did not even know really why you guys were fighting. I know, and that sucked.
Well, it sucked because he kept talking over it. It was stupid.
It was both sides. It was so both of you.
If you go back and watch it, it was majority Tommy C talking over everybody. If you time it, you can't argue with that, right? Pokegaga says, I thought Tommy was really going to bring the heat, fun to watch, but expected to see the commentary community legend drop BOMBS over Baghdad. Didn't work. But yeah, the debate was good. But my stream, 3 hours in the morning, playing the video clips of Batgirl and everything leading up to the actual thing, wasn't harping on everything else. It was showing information that hadn't been shown in succession yet. That was a novel idea.
I know your point. I get what you're saying. It's just it could have been condensed. Like I think it would have hit better. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about like, and I'm not a fucking entertainment pro. I don't know fucking everything, so I could just be talking out my ass. This is just my opinion, though.
I held a good audience at 6 a.m. Literally their time slot. All their haters were awake because that's usually when their viewers are awake. All the people that hate us, I played it during their time slot. That's G'd up from the feed up.
You're fucking petty. You're so fucking petty.
What? I didn't plan it that way. That's just how it happened. I brought it to their time zone.
Your motherfucking body alarm clock just woke up in the petty hour.
Yep. I said I could go back to bed, or I could go play some fucking videos to show people what went down.
See, I can't be as mad as much as I went off as you earlier. I'm not mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it, because I'm petty too. I've done petty shit. I get your reasoning, but I can also sit here and be like, maybe I wouldn't have done that, you know?
Like, I understand you not wondering why you didn't know about it and everything, and I'm sorry about that, but I wasn't thinking about you, and that's just the honest truth. I was thinking about I got a hankering to get through all this and show people exactly what happened. And obviously I added my commentary to it. I added my opinion to it, which is, what people do when they play videos here. They comment on them. But I didn't skip over much. I just showed all the screen time and what led up to just about all of it. Sans Dominus says, didn't stop all weekend, but you're lazy. Can't the haters stick to a narrative? And where's the mustard? Yeah, I guess I'm lazy. I don't do enough rewinding. I do a 3-hour solo stream and it pisses everybody off. I should have been more lazy. Fuck.
We only have 20 minutes left, but I guess you can put up a goal for the mustard since they fucking keep asking for it. You guys can't live one episode without it. We have all this fucking drama to cover and you still want mustard? Fine. Extorted. But, I will say, different person brought up the lazy thing, but I think that they also brought that up during I can't remember every little moment. Look, I've watched a lot of fucking streams today. My brain is kind of fried. So.
Well, they think they debunked the whole thing, but they didn't. It's just because of how hard they protected it. I mean, are you that fucking content cops? They protected the whole damn time. They're gonna have a conversation. They were there to win that fucking debate. We're gonna get to the bottom of something. Who are you kidding?
I don't think anybody won that shit.
I think
keeps saying it was just a wash.
I don't know, man.
I think we did win the debate, but that's my opinion.
Drop ones in the chat if you think Cafe won. Drop twos in the chat if you think Balls won. I don't fucking know what the general consensus was. I did a poll before the debate and I forgot to do one after.
Sweet
so I'm
Tea
kind of a dumbass.
won tart of the day.
Congratulations, Sweet Tea. I'll continue playing this while you run that poll.
Honestly, I don't know if I won or I fucking lost, but Jesus Christ, there are a
You
lot
guys
more
can
pressure
vote
than
in the
me
poll
this morning,
officially.
let me tell you. All right, so this is about
crazy.
I brought up that one of the things I talked about was the Real Talk thing because me and Real Talk used to goof. And thank God I'm gonna be able to tell this story without being interrupted. Me and Real Talk used to goof on Billy the Fridge for being a cop, right? We used to laugh at him, right? He took this as, you're throwing a dead man at me. He's like, but this is a long-standing joke that me and Real Talk used to have, that he's a bit of a fucking cop and he's a bit of a suck-off. So
add some context.
No, I'll put some context in, but this is right after the debate. Yeah, he passed a while back. Tommy used his name tonight to say he thought I was a cop. Weird flex. Well, I never got to finish the whole thing. Yeah, look, he doesn't want he knows what I'm talking about. And it makes him look awful.
I don't know what you're talking about. Then I had to look up. It doesn't make me look awful at all. I've known Keemstar longer than I've known you. I went on Dead on Dave's podcast. And then Keemstar talked to me that day and asked me to go on Baited. I don't owe you guys. It's the first time I was on Dead on Dave's show. I don't owe you guys any more fucking camaraderie than I owe Keemstar. I've known him longer. He asked me to come up on Baited and talk about things. It's like, this was 8 years ago, dude. Like, you should let go of this, Tommy, but you can't because you are hanging on to shit from 8 years ago. This dude, Real Talk, good guy, friend of Tommy M. mine. He literally died in 2020. And Tommy's bringing this up and saying I did Dead on Dave wrong. Well, Real Talk's dead, but I went back to my DMs and checked out my DMs of Real Talk. That dude had hella love and respect for me from the DMs. So anything he said here doesn't bother me, okay? If he's in my DMs showing me love and respect, that's how I'm going to remember him. And I talked to Dead on Dave, and Dead on Dave said he had no problem, but to be fair, Tommy kind of took everything to heart. And Tommy since then has worked with me on his show, on my show since then. So Tommy, if you've been holding on to this the whole time to bring this up 8 years later because you have an opportunity to, I got to say also, Tommy, get over it. 8 years ago, dude, get over it.
Yeah. Shout out to Danny for the 10. 9 more and you get mustard.
Mustard! 9 more, let's go. Thank you, Danny.
I'm sorry. I know this is a weird thing for you to like talk about. I knew this was like a weird one because it's just like
8 years ago. He's over here.
Past shit is just so relevant.
Yeah, he's over here saying that like I'm harping on this real talk stuff. Dude, you brought him up. He's been gone for 10
Whose
years.
part of the day?
Or 4
Tommy
years.
or Tech?
Tommy or Tech.
You guys decide, I guess.
Let's go. Let's go. Mustard of the day. Thank you, Sanstominus. But yeah, he brought him up. And I'm over here, people are talking about him. Like, Doodles is like, wait, Real Talk is dead? So I just responded. I responded to people, multiple people in the chat talking about it. Tommy's acting like I'm some crazed man for responding to fans. I guess. I don't care. I'm not going to change the way I do things. I'm happy with how I do things.
Yeah, this was one of the points of his that I didn't understand, to be fair. So I just
Yeah, Brain Fart Queen says also Billy was on Dave's single podcast 6 years ago, 2 years after he supposedly slighted him. I talked to Dave yesterday. Dave and I are cool. I wanted to make sure that I was cool with Dave. I was like, dude, are we okay? I didn't realize this was a big deal. He's like, no, we're great, dude. We're, like, no big deal. Tommy just, felt some kind of way about it. I'm like, okay, so Tommy's butthurt and holding on to shit from 8 years ago. I wish, Tommy, I wish we would have hashed this out. I think we probably have. I think this is literally all you have on me. Tommy said he reached out to my old podcast co-host trying to drum up dirt on me and couldn't get any there. Tommy's really trying to make something out of this.
A big expose on Cafe today. That's what they said at the end of the debate. I don't know if you caught that. Someone can tell me if I missed the huge expose part, but I'm playing pretty much the entire bit that they talk about.
Yeah.
I really don't know what was exposed.
And I knew there wasn't anything to expose. I slept comfortable. I'm like, okay, Tommy, you're full of shit. And I think he was. I could be wrong. Like I said, I'm going to be biased here. But so is everybody who guys got Tommy's side. Y'all came into this taking Tommy's side, and it's really hard for you to accept that maybe he's fucking paranoid and coming at all this from a place of paranoia. And maybe we weren't gay-opping. Maybe we were just being fucking messy, talking about what we would do if we could do it. That I'll agree to. We were being messy. Dingy, thank you for the mustard, love. We got 7 more to go. Bang, bang, boogie.
People should be used to you being messy. That's nothing new. But the one thing I will say is the place where I think it flipped. You were taking like a huge W, you and Rastov, in this whole war. And the time when it flipped is when people started thinking you were paranoid and started thinking Rastov was paranoid because you guys had significantly more screen time to talk about the situation than Tommy did, and you guys ate that shit up. Other than the weekends, of course. Like, anybody can stream on the weekends, but I'm talking about during the week, because, like, Rastov has balls, you got rewind, you got balls, like, he's got live, so that's, like, 6 hours.
You can't declare war on us and then expect us to not respond, right?
No, I'm saying the reason people were saying you were paranoid was because of how much you were responding with how little they were responding.
Do they not
back.
realize
That's
how this whole universe works? We are making content every day. We have to fill content. And like we said, Friday night, we barely talked about this because it had been exhausted. It just wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't important. And then in the morning, was I talking about this war? No, I was talking about how this started. I wanted to show everybody how it started.
And I don't think you were wrong for wanting to talk about that, but I just think that because of, it's like timing, it's all in like.
And here's the thing with timing, right? Why wouldn't we want to see everything that went down? Nobody had done that before. preparing for the debate. Shouldn't you see everything with your own eyes?
Grenades. You can't use your tanks or submarines.
Yes, hand grenades, bitch.
That is a good analogy, Pokey, but I am trying to bring up all the points to the table because there is like parts where I could be like, yeah, like I feel like you guys definitely had this W, but you started breaking it into an L in certain points. Like I'm talking like Saturday stream. You didn't fucking need to. You didn't need to. People were already on your fucking side who were going to be on your side. I don't think it really made.
I do think it made. If you look at the comments, there's a lot more people supporting me in the comments of that video than there were in the previous comments of videos.
You swear? Because I looked at the comments and I saw the opposite.
Yeah, but look at all those. Zay,
Billy.
did you look at all those names? They're the same people who've been saying it before. They're Tommy C's sycophants. If you look at the actual names, you can see them all. They're all the road dog sycophants that aren't wavering either way. That's literally who they are.
Maybe. I love the word sycophants, though.
It's true, though. I look at everybody talking shit now. It's the same fucking people spitting the same shit over and over again. You could put a list of their names and then fact check. They're actually sycophantic. It's all there. You can't breathe into the final chicken says lies. Motherfucker, you know you're one of them. People are going to see these names like, wait a second. It is these same names over and over again. Don't be fooled by the fools that are sycophantic writing for their guy because they don't want to take the L themselves.
If he actually had a point, he'd pop in other shows. This seems the hate comes from jealousy because you wanted to actually help the LCU. I still want to be the Secretary of Mustard.
You know that, Sanstomimus.
For mustard.
You are the Secretary of Mustard now. Yeah, these motherfuckers are the same people. That's if you look at the comments, like there's one guy who posted 70 fucking times, maybe not 70, but
no, I saw that one guy. You sir, whoever the nut were, and you do this on multiple rewinds. You comment like 40 fucking. Put it all in one long comment, bro. Stop this like 70 fucking comment bullshit. You're driving me nuts. I can't read them all.
There's 117 comments, right? But if you look at the names, the haters post like 6 or 7 times. You got Brett Casal multiple times, Chicago 773 multiple times. I'm looking through here. These are all the haters. They're actually obsessive. Starla, I side with Tommy all the way. Multiple posts. There's so many people that are actually obsessive psychopaths because they can't just post once. Over and over and Bolo 1029 multiple posts. Chicago, Billy, you are so wrong. Multiple posts. These are psychotic obsessive people. James the Dragon, multiple posts. Zay, if you look at it, the people that are actually saying that they disagree with me are saying it so many fucking times with their same names. That's actually obsessive behavior. They're sick in the fucking head. You can't look at them as being the voice of reason when they're actually responding unreasonably. You guys are psychopaths. Go seek help. You're on the losing side of this, and you make it look like you're getting a W because of your obsessive behavior. It's all there. You can see it with your own eyes. You sick fucks.
Yeah, halfway to mustard. Yeah.
Mustard. I'm just saying. If you're looking at all the comments, it's because there's 9 people posting 7 times each. And then if you look at the actual singular comments, it's people like, yeah, Billy, this was great. So yeah, if you're looking at all the psychobabble, I get it. But you got to filter that out. It's unreasonable.
I will give you that. We do have a lot of psychobabblers over here, and they sometimes do get mixed up with the regular ones. So, fair point.
Everybody say Billy trying to sweep for himself. Keep saying sweep. Keep saying your buzzwords. Keep saying it all. You can see the fact. It's the same people saying that over and over again. Y'all are watching, and you're talking. You can't give this up, pussy.
Well, we'll play a little bit more of this. We only got 6 minutes left to hit the mustard clip, y'all. I know you want the mustard more than you want this clip.
For real, we got 6 minutes. Damn.
Bring that shit in.
I mean, he might be trying, like, you know, I'm being creepy to you by doing a bit by about your deadbeat father. But, you know, him actually shutting you up is, you know, that makes him a good guy, I guess. I don't know.
No, you know what's funny? You know what's funny? My husband, he thinks the bits that you do are hilarious because he knows that they're bits. But you know what he also took offense to whenever we were like both fucking watching it back, the shit that they were saying.
No, I know. It's
He doesn't
unbelievable.
fucking like that shit.
We're doing a controlled bit. That makes me a creep. And they're actually talking down to you. For real. Like, unironically talking down to you. And but she said, fuck you first. No, she said you were fucking with her.
You can watch it all on my
I'm not gonna
3-hour
tell
stream.
everybody that. So
You
this
can
is the
see it
first-
for yourself. Don't listen to Tommy's opinion of it. See it all for yourself. It's all compiled in one 3-hour stream.
You know, Billy, I'll give you that. You had your deep dive moment.
Fuck yeah.
I heard there's an announcement we gotta check out.
This is why I'm Team Billy. Billy has 2 L's and 2 L's make a W. Tommy is short for tomato receiver. It's true.
What a tomato receiver. All right, let's go to the announcements.
Did you put the Pokey's taco back?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, I was
Send
gonna
that.
say you got your fucking taco back before I started bragging
Hell
about
yeah.
that shit, and then he was gonna
Announcements.
give me shit if it wasn't there.
Crypt got unsuspended for early good behavior. Well, good for you.
Yay! Crypt is going live tonight, guys. Yay! This is so awkward. I'm like friends with both of you, so this is weird for me.
Don't be weird. I got no fucking problem with him at all. Like, do what you got to do. But don't come here telling me what to do, right? You can tell me what to do never, because even if you're doing better than me, I don't care. I'm doing me. If I get fired because what I'm doing isn't good enough, so be it.
Don't fucking say that. Wait. That's one thing I actually don't like you saying. Because you think that doesn't affect me if you get fired?
Well, I'm saying if I do, what am I supposed to do? Complain? No. I'm going to just go
Don't try to get fired.
I didn't say I was trying.
I'm not saying you are, but I think that the people who were making that argument were saying don't try to get fired. Which
No, I'm
just
not
saying,
trying. I'm trying to do a good fucking 2 good shows a day. And based on results, lately, we're doing all right.
Yeah.
I'll put Rewind and Balls up against damn near every other show outside of Live, Queens, Bus. They're all doing really great. But then everybody else, it's like, come see me. Come see me.
I think after our crash out, our episodes have definitely gotten better. And to be honest, look, I said it earlier, but like we had a conversation. I was like, here are the things that I would really love you to like start doing on the show. And like I asked you kind of the same thing, if there's anything you'd like me to start doing on the show. You fucking delivered that shit tenfold. So I couldn't be more grateful because I feel like it helps our show flow better.
I'm not trying to fail with you. I'm trying to fly with you. I wanna get that dubski, and I'm proud of the work we've been doing. And if somebody thinks I'm lazy and wants to cancel Balls over it, that's gonna be a huge morale hit for me. I really don't want that to happen. But Balls doesn't make me lazy. Balls is the easiest fucking show to do. It's just buddies hanging out talking shit with some AI slop
It helps
involved.
ease your stress.
It's just fun,
Start
right?
a new show called LolCow BS. Keem loves dogging shows that start with B. And Nightmare.
3 more, y'all. 3
That's
more.
smart, Sandstormers. Pokegagaga says, are we going to ignore that Tech faked being drunk to bait Rastov? You can see it before they hopped into the Balls stream, slurring words and head bobbing. I just wish he would have said something when we were in there. It was a big waste of fucking time.
Well, that was the thing that I was confused about. He wasn't drunk as far as I knew. So I was so confused where this whole Tech was drunk thing came from, because from the moments I did not watch the full fucking stream start to finish. Don't have me fucking twisted. I'm not saying I'm a fucking tell-all be-all about this stream, but from the moments I saw, I didn't think he was that drunk. So I was really confused as to why he was being shut down, other than the fact that you guys had a fight. And I wasn't trying to accuse you of nothing. I was genuinely curious, because I was like, what the fuck happened here?
Yeah.
But we got that answer.
Yeah. We got 1 minute. Fuck, we're not going to get mustard tonight. Thank you guys for playing the mustard game with us. Going to make sure.
If we hit it, though, I'll play it for you guys tomorrow. I won't let you down.
We will do that, though. We're going to send everybody over to Lolcow Nuts tonight. If you guys are excited, I think Albert Dan is going to be doing some big-time construction, apparently. I'm excited to see that. Thank you guys for hanging us tonight on Lolcow Rewind. Shout out to all the people, even the haters. Hope you enjoyed it. Sandstorminus says mustard. Coming in last minute, Sand.
One more.
One more away, but we got to send you over to Lolcow Nuts. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys.
Good night.